Steen comes in 6-2, Army Black Knight Invitational champion, two-time Pennsylvania State champion, wrestled for Penn State. Seymour, 5-3 record. He was 5th at the Princeton Open and 1-2 at the Journeyman Classic. Good action here, Jim, in the first 45 seconds.
Seymour's getting on this, Shane. He's got a nice little elbow pass right there. It's because you didn't get that shot and get that finish. Doesn't mean you can't continue to go out there and get that shot off. And there he does one more time. He gets broken down to the corner right there. He's got his ankle tied up there by Steen.
Of course, with that three-point takedown, if you could put 3 on the board, finish a period on top, and take a 3-0 lead in the second period, that'd be huge. Straight on shot there by the Nittany line, right into the head-hands defense of Seymour. Short time in the first.
And that's Seymour trying to go ahead and keep Steen down, fouls him out. Steen's been pretty crafty, so far in this match. But again, the one thing when you've given up 3 points for a takedown, you're scoring it that way. Here's the counter shot by Steen. We'll see if he's able to go ahead and finish. They have a little problem with his headgear right there, wrapping around his neck.
Penn State winning last year 24-12, winning 6 of the 10 matches. Nice attack off an arm drag there from Steen.
Changing directions here with it now, but Seymour's been able to go ahead and get that shin whizzer in there with his right hand on his shin right there. Now he's going to do a little hand fighting right there. I think you got to try to wrestle this like you're in the middle of the mat. And right now you see, Seymour kind of staying out there with his foot out to the outside right there. Now he split the grip, and they're going to go ahead and call it a stalemate. So Steen, he's been there on the top, done a nice job at Lehigh.
Good mat return there from Steen.
And really, Seymour not getting much action out of all the attempts that he made on his feet here. This is an advantage position for Steen, and now he gives up the cradle, but he wasn't able to cover the inside arm right there, and the arm came across the body and was able to give up, get the escape for Seymour, so it tied it up.
Action center.
Big sequence there for Seymour.
Going
out of bounds and back to the center, 1:16 remaining. Collar tie off the whistle from Steen. Both these guys have had a couple of opportunities from the neutral position, but good defense by both these guys.
Those double underhooks, but Steen seems to be very comfortable with that, going double overs.
Improve from that, gentlemen. Work out of it.
Seymour just doesn't seem to be as comfortable with that. Now he's got a lock. We'll see.
Stop,
oh, Ray Santiago. Come on, man. Let him wrestle there. They got the position. They're going to go. Oh.
Warning on green, warning on green.
There's a warning on Steen.
Both guys going at it pretty hard. Now a nice shot with the head to the outside. He comes out the back door. A little hip separation will give him an opportunity to score. Got to free his ankle up a little bit.
No score. We are heading to sudden victory.
Well, Seymour was the aggressor of that match there. He got to the leg a few times there. Nice job of finishing here late, and the officials had an opportunity.
8-0 starts. Princeton Open champion, but it was at the Journeyman Classic. He beat his teammate Connor McGonigal, and then 8-4 over the reigning national champion and world champion on the senior level.
Be facing here at some point in time.
Go guys, action.
Quest to win another national championship.
Aaron Nagao, 5th last March in Tulsa, then in that Gopher singlets.
And it's just a different environment here coming into Rec Hall.
We've seen a lot of people get wrecked inside this building for sure. Here's Nagao with a single leg. Man, you look at that.
Mat and in the classroom.
Work out of it.
Hard hand fighting in these last 20 seconds. There's a stall call on Crookham as Nagao in on the legs once again. Nagao, a two-time California state champion, quickly pops to his feet.
One green.
And that quick escape.
Good head hands defense. But now Crookham coming to another deep shot.
Good attack.
Yeah, he's securing that bottom leg right there. He's trying to scoop it. He did. Now he clears his head. He'll get 2 here.
Jim, it's another dollar into the jaw. There's a 3 takedown.
You're killing me. Oh, but that was huge there for Crookham.
And we're also seeing, Jim, the first coffee grinder of the wrestling season there from Crookham in that top position.
No kitchen utensils, man.
Escape 3-2 match inside of a minute here in the second period.
When talking about the 3-point big takedown so far, all broadcast, and then all of a sudden at the critical moments I go to the 2.
So and Nagao darts in. Clear his head now.
That's just really well done, how he was able to knock him through. It now gets it again one more time and collects those both legs. Excellent takedown there, jumps out to a 6-2 lead.
Takedown in short time in the second period. Looking to keep him down for the final 10. He's got Nagao flat as the wrist. They will count to 5.
Yeah.
That is a stall call if it indeed does reach the 5 count.
Yeah, really making it hard for the top guy, Nagao, to go ahead, crank and turn him. Now with both legs in.
And his early season success continues, ranked #1 in the country at 133. Big time win this afternoon for Ryan Crookham.
What a great job on his feet there in the second period. Super work there by Crookham on the feet. Able to hold on there with the double boots in throughout the third period.
Okay, here we go,
In place of Malik Haines, who's ranked 12th in the country for the Mountain Hawks. 6-0 Lehigh, a couple of decisions to begin this duel, and Beau Bartlett looking, Jim, for something big.
Yeah, looking for something big. How about the job that Beau Bartlett has done midway through his career here? We saw him as an acrobatic freshman, got caught up a weight. Now he gives up a little escape takedown here himself, or they call that a reversal. They might have called that a reversal. So he and Shane Van Ness did at the national tournament last year. Really a key part of the Lions' success. Just their improvement. Nice escape there by Bartlett.
Bartlett was 3rd at the Big Tens.
Mentioned in the open about off camera here about Mendez on the from Ohio State. I mean, there's some great matchups here in the Big Ten and nationally here at 141.
To win the Cliff Keen Invitational, we'll talk more about that coming up at the intermission. 45 seconds here in the first, right into the hips of Bartlett.
Watch Bartlett basically covering fingers right there. So you cover your fingers and then just get your feet moving. Nice way to get out.
Bailey taking that riding time up to 44 seconds. Good shot off an underhook there from Bartlett.
You got the ankle 3. We're in control.
He gets the 3 takedown. Great technique.
Good work there by Bartlett there, coming around in the front headlock. He grabs that ankle, but notice how he's keeping his feet moving. He's got a good angle. Once he knew he was going to secure the takedown here, he's looking for maybe a bow and arrow cradle with the head and the ribs and get maybe some back points with that. By that time, Bailey had given up on the position and collects the easy 3.
Back to neutral after Bartlett gives the escape.
And looked like the guy was going to give up a tech ball pretty soon. It's 14-13, a couple takedowns, escapes. So just like this, if you could get one takedown.
60 seconds left here in the third period at 141. Right back in on a leg. Gonna put him on a hip.
And notice how he's clearing his ankles first. Now he puts that knee right on the inside thigh and then gets that leg hook. And we saw in the previous match with Crookham doing some creative ways to hook that bottom leg, but that was pretty cool by Bartlett. Coaches, you're gonna have to go ahead and review that one. That was pretty neat. Left arm, okay, grabbing that right wrist. And so notice how he's putting it up in the into his rib cage right there. Once you get that cross wrist right, you're gonna end the period.
Division of the season as the #2 ranked 141-pounder Beau Bartlett improves to 8-0 on the young season. A year ago, Jim, for the Big Ten Freshman of the Year.
Boy, he was just a joy to watch how he was competitive in all those matches, and developed the shots, both sides, got confidence and fun kid to be around.
Lost to Peyton Robb 3-1 in sudden victory. And here's Max Brignola. Scoring opportunity here for the Mountain Hawk, but this is where Haines is so good, but Brignola puts 3 on the board.
Yeah, just nice job, nice finish there. You see where Haines was going ahead trying to harass the hands right there.
These two, Jim, wrestled 3 weeks ago at the Journeyman Classic. Haines with the major decision. It's O'Connor's second NCAA title. Austin O'Connor now in the Big Ten on the staff at Illinois under Mike Poeta.
Coming home to his native state. So a little slide-by attempt there by Brignola. He's got to clear that arm. Good job by Haines. There, and on a single leg, there is Haines. Can he step up? Get to the far ankle. He's at the far hip. Yeah, he does get to that far ankle and collects the point. So answering shot. here, collects the 3-point takedown, so he goes up 4-3. The thigh area there. Doesn't come up around the waist. Nice job of turning in here. Good job there by Brignola here, bringing himself back into the match with that escape. I love that action here where you come up, trying to keep Brignola down just to take a little starch out of him.
One.
Brignola back out in front, 5-4.
And Brignola's one of those guys right there. He goes ahead, jumps into that shot. He's in pretty good position to finish it, though. Haines got some great hips. Now he's got to go back to that lock.
This match with Penn State and Lehigh. Early third, Haines off the whistle to his feet, fights hands.
Neutral.
And we're 5-5.
I don't think a lot of people expected this.
And they just wrestled, as I said, 3 weeks ago. It was a 10-2 major decision for Haines, so it appears Brignola making some good adjustments.
Yeah, Pat Santoro's got all these guys out there competing today. Good sweep single, as you mentioned, Shane. Good finish.
1, 2, 3.
Trying to get him to post one of those hands so he moves from the fingers, covering the fingers of Haines, to basically planting on the mat to maintain position. Good work there by Haines. An old school.
Haines gets the escape. The last thing he wanted was to give up another stall call and an escape, so you give up the one.
Yeah, and Brignola just kind of drifted into that shot. Now they're going to
scramble.
No takedown.
Haines gets his head up, though, and he's going to win this scramble because he got his head up at the critical moment. See how he just jumped up? Kind of threw caution to the wind right there. Didn't try to hold on to anything. Got himself in a better position to scramble, and he scores the critical points at the end.
Haines now 4-0 on the season. So 6-4 on the team scoreboard. And these guys getting after it quickly. Good scramble early.
Right now, the Munch is really in a good
three.
position to hit a Granby roll right there. Granby tie, but no. That action got the Lehigh bench up. Didn't quite see the angle that they were looking at from, so.
Kasak with the first takedown. 3-1 score. Third last March at the national tournaments.
I just love watching Van Ness wrestle. He's just nice job of improving through the course of the season. Has a couple of early losses, but like we saw with a lot of guys in that Penn State wrestling, will continue to improve. You notice how I tried to turn to the right there, but maybe the turn was to the left. And good job by Kasak squaring out there. Now he's got him wore out.
Kasak beats that left shoulder, gets to go behind. His second takedown of the match. He's up by 5.
You know, that's the thing about it. If you roll over the top there, leg right like that, you don't have a lot of endurance in that position. You've got your arm out of position. There's no, you don't do curls or leg in right now.
Trying to extend him.
On the ankle, 1, 2.
He's on that left ankle. There's a 2 count.
1 rep, neutral.
And now Munch a takedown away from tying this.
He's got to go out there, continue to add to that lead. Want to be out there, makes it out there consistently. You don't wait like this situation here where Munch has got in on the leg.
I misspoke earlier, got my periods mixed up. Third period now. There's the escape.
3.
Straight on shot.
Going out of bounds, action, center, neutral.
To get back into this match, can he maintain his position? He looks a little arm weary out there. And for Kasak, you know, he's got that opportunity to go ahead and score, but you notice how he's snapping down and he's just falling back.
Improve, look to improve.
Munch, or Kasak rather, with double unders. Pushing Munch around the Resolite.
Stalemate, we're not improving from there.
Stalemate whistle.
That's right, he was locked in.
Yeah, head was under.
That's right, head was under.
There's Levi Haines, Big Ten champion. 2023 Big Ten Freshman of the Year.
1 point red or 1 point green? 1 point
red.
Yeah. 1 point red, my fault.
Yeah.
1 point red, illegal hold.
Yeah.
So an illegal hold.
All right. Yeah, you locked your hands.
A point to Munch. Kasak digging in those underhooks.
They're clearly not looking for his offense at this point, you know. Holding on to the lead.
No time to shut down, still 35 seconds.
Wrestle center, wrestle center. Warning on red, warning on green,
That's a good call. It's a 1-point warning there. And this is where, you have that 3-point lead. That's one more extra point, so it's a 7-5 to score.
Now a takedown wins it.
Takedown wins it. Kasak really shut down in that match.
7-5 decision for Tyler Kasak. Wrestled at Arrowhead High School. Same high school as Ben and Max Askren. His father, John, longtime head wrestling coach there for the Warhawks. Mesenbrink recently winning a U20 World Championship this past August. Last year was a U20 World Silver. Snap there from Logan. Now Logan on a single leg.
Immediately rolling through there. He's got that elbow deep on that shot. Now he's coming back into his offense here. Wow. Some guys are just
off the whistle.
I love this right here. Okay, Granby tie up off of this thing right there. Has a wrist. Let's see if he just goes into a roll. Right, clears it out. But he's looking for the big move first.
Was he thinking Peterson there?
Yes, he was. Yep, it's a great situation to be in there. Now a nice little reaching shot.
Not yet.
Comes around.
Limp arm out. There's a roll from Logan.
But, anticipating that roll through, getting the legs back. His mind is really working. His body is just. But with Mesenbrink, I think everything looks like it's in sync. Hands, feet, mind.
Neutral.
Halfway through the second period, Mesenbrink in control, 7-1. Just so fluid.
Yeah, good reactions there. Right there, good shot.
Anticipates. Outside.
Yeah, but he anticipated. And see how he swished his feet out on that finish.
Mitchell's father, John, he's a science teacher at Heartland Arrowhead High School. One of the great wrestling minds in this sport for sure. Helps Ben Askren at Askren Wrestling Academies.
That warning on red.
Dives in again and makes it simple.
I'll tell you what, was almost as equally impressive as that takedown was the shot that he took and how he got back to the neutral position. More shots, and he just fired the next one 5 seconds later and scores.
Came into this match averaging over 17 points a match.
All right, out of bounds. We have one with neutral. Fingers, got it, fingers.
Yeah, right there. The ankle pick that he hit for the last takedown was up to the right leg, and he switches over and moves to the left leg. Gets the tech fall. More tech falls, more match terminations just from wrestling on the feet.
He wrestles himself just a year ago. Probably majors that guy.
Well, he certainly majors himself as a freshman, right? You think about, how good he was. Just
oozes confidence. He's tough and gritty. And he's become really nasty in that top position. Wrestled Mekhi Lewis of Virginia Tech in the All-Star Classic. Punished him 11-0.
That was a great match for him, and that's why you'd probably say that he probably majored his younger self, because he's become so skilled in the top position. Materialized later in the season with his great matches with Kemmerer, from Iowa.
They had some battles.
And then of course the win in the national finals here, just so competitive. The competitive spirit of this man is unmatched.
Center.
Just loves to be in those deep waters. Another good shot, and a switch off. Runs it across for 3 more.
Going out of bounds, no change. Right down, green up.
When you're doing what he's done with his style to become tough in the top position and turning good wrestlers and good athletes, okay, that takes work. It takes development. You just don't all of a sudden become good in that top position. Improve your pace. We know he can be physical.
3 here.
It's a good feeling.
Third takedown of the match.
Right here.
Mention that 58-match win streak to give it some kind of perspective. Second in the country is Richie Figueroa at Arizona State at 17.
Yep.
Looking to break the plane and get some near fall points.
2, 3, 4.
And that bow and arrow, again, just nasty.
Yep, watch him hook up the bottom leg right there and settle back.
Might get the fall here, Jim.
You got it.
59 straight for Starocci.
Folks, you're going to see that a lot. Carter Starocci from the top position. Working his way into the Hodge discussion if he hasn't already.
7-4, Kerkvliet winning the Cliff Keenan Vegas yesterday, but that is unofficial. Kerkvliet is ranked number 1 at the weight class at 3 different weights. Last year at 197, nice ankle pick.
Nice job of covering as well, Shane. There, scoop the leg up. Again, had that cradle locked up about 3 times here so far. Now he's come out of the legs. So he's going to make a commitment here. He's going to roll back over the top. But that left arm there of Wilt puts him in a position for a reversal. So you do get cradled up like that. You want to keep your elbow in tight. And if the guy comes and commits, you can reach across his back there. It's a great way to stop the cradle.
Wilt, who's from Madison, New Jersey, Seton Hall Prep, off to a 7-3 start this season. Here's Truax in short time looking for 3 more. Shin whizzer from the Mount Hawk Wilt. Yep. Quick escape early second. 1 more for Truax. Man, he's quick to that ankle.
He is. Nice switches off to a double, collects the points. You know, but I kind of wonder what would the first 6 weeks of practice.
Cale Sanderson, the winningest coach in Penn State wrestling history.
It's a tight cradle, Shane, and what I like about it is he's got the lock up there by the neck. Okay, you can really make. Well, slipped a little bit. He's going to roll him back the other direction. Cradles, he always said, lock the grip. You make the adjustment, lock the grip up by the neck. Right, that's why you get a little bit of a, you know, like a front headlock type of action here with it. Makes a difference. Neck wrench situation here. Truax coming around the waist and scores another 3.
Riding time is locked up.
Got warning on red, warning on red. Got 1 green.
All right, so now a takedown and a ride out. Give him a tech, Jim.
And he's got to cradle 1 more time, so I'm sure they're going to work on that this week in practice, but excellent finish to the match, right? He stays in the top position and collects the tech fall.
19-4. 5 more to the Nittany Lions. Bernie Truax happy to be donning that Penn State singlets. Kerkvliet last season, 19-3. Fell to Paris in both the Big Ten finals. He beat Wyatt Hendrickson, the number 2 ranked heavyweight from the Air Force, who was phenomenal. 18-2, he teched him.
Nice shot right there. Look how he stepped up there. Now doing a great job of shelving. Good finish right there. You know, all the big men aren't prepared to be able to go ahead and defend that because nobody usually takes a lot of shots like that against him. And that was just a beautiful finish and just, you know, properly executed every step of the way. Stayed away from Taylor's weight. Cliff Keenan tournament is one of the most difficult tournaments to come back from. You know, you're out in Vegas. Everything is wired and hyped and all that. And it's just a nice shot by Kerkvliet getting up. I wonder if he's still struggling a little bit here out there. He looks a little bit guarded.
Iowa State winning ahead of Nebraska and Ohio State. Michigan was 8th. 3 teams from the Big Ten in the top 10. Darting back in is Kerkvliet.
Yeah.
But look at the strength.
Right there. I'm sorry, but when you take a man off his feet like that, I mean...
Keep wrestling here, keep working.
Something to be gained from this.
Kerkvliet looking for bonus points. Gets around behind, 3 more.
See what he did there, Shane? He put his...
Just suffocating in that top position. 11-1 major decision for Greg Kerkvliet of Penn State.
They are who we thought they were.
Blood round. Wrestler, he fell to Bernie Truax, falling shy of All-American honors.
really good skills, I think. You know, knows how to finish techniques really well, gets in on them. Would have been pretty good.
Cochran from Perry, Utah. Couple-time Utah state champion.
Gave up an angle on that shot.
Easy go behind.
Yeah, easy go behind for Beard.
Hidely bumping up to 197, along with Aaron Brooks. Those two met a couple years back in the national final at 184.
I love those kind of giveaways.
Yeah, it's great promotion. Of course, you mentioned 11 national titles amongst that group. Pretty impressive.
And they're not done yet because Starocci and Brooks looking to add a couple of more. Shot there from Beard. Now a counterattack there from Cochran, but against a guy like Beard, Jim, you got to have an angle. If not, steep consequences. Another go behind from Beard to extend his lead.
Yeah, it really dropped his chest there, or dropped his hips there, had his chest up, and feet spread out wide here. Got a good angle on that sprawl. And both guys wrestling pretty high, you know. But right here, that strength that Beard has right now, it's going to have to get a little bit better angle. See how he's moving his feet around right there, attacking that grip.
That hip pressure back in.
Now he's got the leg hooked, it looks like. Yep. Collects the points.
Red.
And now when the match breaks open like this, where you feel the guy kind of fade a little bit, I don't think the wrestling is caught up to what the potential tactics are with these three-point takedowns. You can really pile it on right now when you sense a guy losing it a little bit.
Stall call on Cochran on bottom.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
One. Green. Neutral. Center.
That's just one of those calls. I mean, another shot there by Cochran. He gives up the angle there, but just gives up the scoop as well.
They're looking to get behind.
Yeah, you heard that the
cradle, in control.
Yeah, Lehigh bench was yelling cradle, cradle. You know, you got the head that close to the knee right there, but he's not picking up on it quickly. Now he's just going to go ahead and get the intentional release. That makes it a major. Picked up a bonus point right there. Now another takedown.
Still got 25 seconds.
And he's not looking to his corner. Right now you want to be looking back to your corner to see what the instructions are. Of course, they're telling him to let him up. All right, looking for an extra team point here.
Green, neutral. Fingers, get out of fingers. Get out of fingers.
Got that riding time locked up, but he's going to need a couple takedowns.
Three, red.
And he gets another takedown, 26. The final score with the riding time point. Major decision for Michael Beard. Ranked 9th in the country at 197. And comes back to his old stomping grounds and gets his arm raised. Improves to 8-1 on the season.